Hello friends, today we're talking about swish and swipe. Swish and swipe is an old term from the Flylady system that is in part of your morning routine. Swish is referring to your toilet bowl, swipe is referring to your sink. If you have more than one bathroom, then it means every toilet bowl and every sink. Swishing is a simple process. You spray the toilet. I always use Mrs. Meyer's. I like it because it's not harsh and it smells wonderful. I'm currently using fresh cut grass. It may be out of stock because it was a spring fragrance, but I also like lemon verbena. I love basil. I love all of the flowery ones, but Mr. B doesn't like them. So we compromise and I get the grassy ones, the herby ones, and he loves lemon verbena. So I spray the toilet, 3 little squirts. I spray the sink, it's a small sink. I spray the sink 2 little squirts. I take my soft bristled toilet brush, lift the lid, go around the bowl a couple times under the rim, flush the toilet, rinse the brush, tap it off. That's how I clean my toilet. That is a simple swish. A simple swipe is after you've the sink, you take your microfiber cloth or a face cloth or a paper towel. I prefer using something I can wash, but you use what you use. And I wipe the sink out. Now, if I'm feeling extra fancy, I'll wipe the faucet and the handles, the spigots, and sometimes behind the sink, around the sink. Rarely, if ever, do I wipe down the whole countertop. That's not what this is about. This is boom, boom, really quick. If you're feeling in a super big rush, don't even use the Mrs. Meyer's. Just take your brush and go around the toilet even once. That's called a placeholder. Tap it off, flush it, rinse it, and put it away. Or you can put it under the rim of the toilet to hold it. The seat rather, to hold it and let it dry. And then take your cloth and wipe it out once. Maybe you washed your face with a cloth, take it and wipe your sink out once. It's a placeholder, but it holds that habit for you. So then you go to the next toilet and you do the same thing. I recommend that you keep a bottle of Mrs. Meyer's, my personal favorite, and actually when we bought our first RV, I read the information on our new bathroom in our RV, trying to, familiarize myself with this unique toilet situation. And the first thing I read was, we recommend you use Mrs. Meyer's. It is not harsh. So I was already using it, so that's great. So Mrs. Meyer's in each bathroom and a stack of cloths in each bathroom, maybe 7 if you're washing those cloths once a week. 7 in each bathroom. In my previous home, I had 3 bathrooms. I had 3 sets of cloths and 3 bottles of Mrs. Meyer's, one under each. I don't take it from room to room. It stays under there. So when you go by that room, it's so simple to step in, spray, give it a swish, step to the sink, spray, give it a wipe, and you're done. There was, I read an article somewhere in the Flylady paperwork years ago, but it was a company that decided to embrace the Flylady system. They were a school custodial company, and they decided that they would clean the toilets every day in this manner. Just a little bit of cleaner around the toilet, around the bowl, you're done. And they did it every day, and then at the end of the year, somebody did some awards for custodians, and their company won the #1 award for having the absolute cleanest toilets and sinks in all of the school system. So, or maybe it was several systems that were competing, I don't know, but I thought that was pretty cool. There are a few other little things you can do when you're cleaning your toilet, and one is to take that cloth after you've wiped the sink and go ahead and wipe the lid of the toilet, maybe even the back of the toilet and the handle that you flush, and lift that lid up, wipe the inside of the lid, wipe the top of the seat, lift the seat under the seat. You don't have to do that every time, but every now and then you're going to feel like it, because it's going to be such a habit, and it's just going to be, you want to do a little extra some days, and some days you just want a placeholder because you're in a hurry, okay? So, by the way, my husband said to mention that these are not ant hills. They're putting in a new concrete gutter thing for the row behind us. And so that's why there aren't a lot of RVs back there or next door, because they're working on the road. So that's all that is. Not ant beds. Okay. Now I'm going to talk to you about the Queen of England and other people of people that are held in high esteem. Those are usually the wealthy. Do you think that they only get their toilets cleaned once a week or worse? I guarantee you their toilets and sinks are cleaned daily, because the Queen would expect to have her toilet cleaned daily. And I think that you need to have your toilet cleaned daily, because you're as good as the Queen or some movie star, aren't you? Yes, you are. So even though it's not you, it's not them cleaning their toilet, it's you cleaning your own toilet. I personally would like to clean my own toilet and know for sure that I got it clean, right? I don't have to be miraculous. I have to be miraculous, but not meticulous. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be cleaned every day, okay? So clean your toilet every day in the morning as part of your morning routine. Clean your sink every day in the morning as part of your morning routine. When you walk into that bathroom later in the day, it's always going to look nice. If a friend comes over in the middle of the day and says, "Can I use your bathroom?" you're not going to say, "Hold on, let me run in there real quick," or "Sure." What's it going to look like when she lifts the lid and sits on the seat? Do I have toilet paper in there? Is there a fresh hand towel in there? See, when you're washing your sink out and you're swishing your toilet, you're going to notice that you need toilet paper. You're going to notice that you need a fresh towel in there. You're going to notice that the soap dispenser is empty, or that you need a new bar of soap in there. You're going to notice, so you know your bathroom is going to be presentable. And so that's why we swish and swipe every day, all of our bathrooms. Now, here's a question I get a lot. "Well, Kat, the basement bathroom no one ever uses, or the guest room, the bathroom outside of the guest room no one ever uses." All the more reason to clean it every day. Have you ever looked in a toilet, especially in Florida where we have various mildews? Have you ever looked in a toilet or hard water? Have you ever looked in a toilet that's not used? It's almost misused. It's got, in Florida, a hard water stain. Sometimes it'll have little bits of mildew coming down from the water drippy things. It's gross. Go ahead and wipe that out every day just to keep the toilet in trim. Honestly, in Florida, in my own experience, I've had to replace my toilets when I bought a new home, because the home before had hard water stains that no matter what, including pumice stones, I could not get it out. So do yourself a favor and just do a little swishy and a little swipe. And it will look so much nicer, and you're going to know that anybody who comes in is going to be able to use that bathroom, and you're going to feel confident in your skill as a homemaker. All right, that's it for today. Swish and swipe every morning. You can do it. And always remember to be beautiful while you're swishing and swiping, because you are beautiful.